How's it going? Okay, so I want to make a live and put this onto my YouTube as well about a key piece of information to repeat for myself and for you guys about pH and a myth of sorts circulating around the health community and general science, right? The myth of everyone's pH being more or less exactly the same. It's a huge myth. And I'm going to tell you why it's a myth. Because I came across a key piece of science. I came across a key piece of science information from Wim Hof breathing and from Wim Hof studies they've done on him that proves that not everyone's blood is within that narrow range. This is what science says. Science says that the blood of every person is within a range of 7.35 to 7.5, 0.1 difference. Well, let me tell you right now, that's fucking bullshit. And Wim Hof and people that do his method have proven that that is bullshit. This 0.1, everyone's within 0.1 or you'll die. You heard that, right? Your blood stays within 7.35 to 7.45. It never goes beyond that or below it or above it because you die. Absolute bullshit, because what Wim Hof done with his students, they went under a science test, yeah? And they did the Wim Hof breathing for like an hour. 1 hour Wim Hof breathing, the controlled hyperventilation. The breathing that's really powerful, by the way. And what it does is it alkalizes your blood. And they put them under science tests and measured the pH before and after 1 hour of Wim Hof breathing. And their pH changed from 7.465, which is the maximum that people say the pH of your blood is. The narrow range of 0.1 actually went up to 7.7 on average. From 7.4365 to 7.7. It alkalized like fucking crazy. That's a 0.3 jump. Provable by science. Provable by science. That people's blood variation is bigger than this 0.1 bullshit. Now, it doesn't sound like a big jump, right? From 0.1 to 0.3. So what? So it doesn't sound like a lot. Oh, they alkalized their blood with Wim Hof's breathing from 7.45 to 7.7. Doesn't sound like a lot, but I can tell you what, these little 0.1s, 0.2s, 0.3s pH differences is the difference between being healthy and being severely sick. It's a huge difference, these 0.1s, 0.2s, 0.3 differences in people's pH. My pH might be 0.3 more than someone else. It's a huge difference. It means I'm super healthy and they're fucking super unhealthy. It means my blood is full of oxygen alkaline, and their blood is acidic and is likely to be cancerous and give them many problems and disease, and hypoxic, a lack of oxygen in their blood. Let me repeat, there's a huge difference in a 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 pH, and science says that everyone has a narrow range of 0.73, 0.65, 7.4, and the blood must be maintained at this pH. That's kind of true, but it's also not true, because you can seriously alkalize your blood for optimal health. And it's not just Wim Hof breathing, by the way, that can do that. It's not just that. There's something called piss and aged urine alkaline medicine that can fucking do that too. Way quicker than breathing. Alkaline aged urine can make your blood pH transform for what they say is the upper parameters of 7.465. No. It can make it go to 7.7, just like the Wim Hof breathing, possibly even 7.8, way more, 0.3, 0.4 more than what science says is possible and healthy. You can push your blood to that level, and trust me, you won't get fucking alkalosis. It's a fucking myth, and it's a fucking lie. I know people that are drunk 15 minutes, 4 litres of aged urine, alkaline, within 15 minutes, and not got alkalosis, not died, and felt amazing, and gave themselves an internal enema. So alkalosis is a myth, number one. And number two, it happens so rarely, it's nothing to worry about. And number three, it's the wrong way of looking at things. Look at acidosis. That's more serious. Everyone right now, all the sick people out there that don't take care of their health, have blood pH that's probably below the 7.365 that we are all supposed to have. I think it's below that. That's why they're acidic. They've got acid within the mitochondria, but they've also got acid within the blood. That's the point I'm making this video. Science says that it's within 0.1 everyone's pH, and yet Wim Hof has proven with his breathing method that there's people that are their blood pH is 0.3 higher than what the parameters are. So I'm thinking, you know, it's legit. You can alkalize your blood many ways. Exercise alkalizes your blood. Deep breathing alkalizes your blood. Grounding alkalizes your blood. Sun gazing alkalizes your blood, because sun gazing is deep breathing ultimately. And also the quickest and the best and the most effective is aged urine. Aged urine alkalizes the blood. And it's within those tiny parameters of your blood pH being 7.7 as opposed to a 7.465 and 7.365, which is the normal people, and actually they're even below that. So within those tiny parameters that you're fucking far higher than most people's. Yeah. And you know what? There's another reason that I can prove to you that there's a huge difference in the oxygen levels of people's blood. When someone cuts themselves and they're unhealthy, have a look at their blood, the colour. Have a look at the colour of someone's blood when they're unhealthy. And then take your blood, my friends and my viewers here, all you lovely people, Sandy, fucking brother Sage, James, all you people, when you cut yourselves, because you're healthy people, look after yourself, your blood is going to be bright. And their blood's not. Unhealthy people would have dirty blood, it's dark blood. Healthy people, when they cut themselves, the blood around system is lighter, brighter. Why is that? Because of oxygen. You have more oxygen in your blood, and your blood pH is higher. That's why when you cut yourself, your blood is bright and clear compared to an unhealthy person who has dark and sickly blood. That's a great test, by the way, if you want to know how healthy someone is. Get an injection, take their blood, cut themselves or whatever, and have a look at the blood. If it's dark, they have lack of oxygen and their pH is low and they are unhealthy. If your blood is bright and clear, your pH is high and you have a high oxygen level, congratulations, you are doing something right. Whatever that being, fruit eating, fasting, sun gazing, grounding, urine therapy, distilled water. You're doing the right things for yourself if your blood is nice and clear. Do that next time you cut yourself by accident. Check out the colour of your blood. Crazy, huh? There's a crazy difference in oxygen levels as your pH, and a crazy difference in pH in these tiny parameters like I told you. But that was the point of the video, just to repeat the message that your blood is not like science says at 7.365, 7.465. Nope, most likely most of the people watching here are like me. You have probably at 7.5, 7.6, 7.7. You probably peak and spike yourself to that high levels. You probably sit around that, especially if you're 100% fruit eating as well, or drinking aged urine a lot. You're probably at a very high level of pH during the day, constantly, way higher than 7.465, 7.65, 7.7, which is, you know, crazy. You know, it's crazy parameters to think about. Like, and hey, James, you want to come on again? I can do. Okay. Let me get you on, James. Yo, James, I've accepted you. You go on, man. You can come on. I sent you a request. Please do come on if you want to talk about something. How do you test your pH daily? You get a pH strip. I think that's how you do it in science, and you can test your pee, test your saliva, do your tears as well. Do lots of different ones to prove it. Yeah. Oh well, Sandy. There we go. Bright, clear blood is means you're healthy. It means you've got lots of oxygen in there. It means you're alkaline, oxygen, and you have high negative charge. You have negative ions within your body, all three. That's what it means when your blood is... It means basically that no disease can take hold of your body and you're vibrating at a very high level of frequency, and your body vehicle is maximised to its fullest potential, which is pretty exciting. And you probably have lots of energy at that point. You probably don't just need to sleep as less as other people. Your brain is pretty sharp. You're probably really compassionate. You're literally oscillating at the highest frequency of your vehicle, so you're probably maximising all your strengths at this kind of level of healthiness, right? So, yeah, pretty much. Dark blood is an indication that there's a lot of lack of oxygen there. It's oxygen that makes the blood bright, primarily. So yeah, dark oxygen means that there's a hypoxia within the blood and within the cells, and it's just an indication that you're unhealthy and you're going to have diseases at some point, and you've got aches and pains right now, and you're just not optimizing your body vehicle. But remember this as well: oxygen is what removes toxins from your system. Oxygen is what removes toxins from your system. one step further. No toxins can be removed from your system. None. No heavy metals, no toxins can be removed without oxygen. They must all bind with oxygen to be removed from your system. All toxins. So if you have a lack of oxygen, you don't have the capability to remove those toxins. So those toxins stay within. That's why it's called acidosis. Because there's not enough oxygen to bind with the heavy metals and toxins to take them out. So that's a problem, lack of oxygen. One way you can see it is